Hey, what is up, people? It's Shady Wags with Got Your Back Gaming, and I'm going to share with you some of the strategies I use to complete Mastered and Unstoppable on all the battle missions for Star Wars Battlefront. I'm going to start with the battle on Hoth and make my way down the list. For all of the battle missions, I will be turning friendly soldiers off. In my opinion, they are more of a hindrance than a help with trying to complete these challenges. For the Battle of Hoth, I will be using the E11 blaster rifle, and for my hand, I will be using demolitions. As soon as I spawn in, I'm going to take a left and head past this crash site down into the caves.
As many Imperials as possible.
There could be several guys in here, so I'm going to try to take them out first and make my way into the cave. What I want to do here is to get an infantry turret. And I'll make my way to each power-up, trading off until I get that turret. You'll see here that I lucked out, and I actually did get the turret on the first try. If I would not have got the turret, I would have continued making my way around, trading off until I did eventually get it. It's also important when you spawn in, there are 5 enemies. You do not want to kill all 5, because as soon as you kill that 5th one, a new wave will spawn in. So you can kill 4 of them, just don't kill the 5th guy. I'll make my way up to the top of this hill, and then I'm going to jump up to get to the top of this ledge. The turret placement is actually very critical. I'll move in front of this taller rock, face the path, and then place it down. Now I'm going to make my way back into the caves and try to get another turret. You cannot place 2 infantry turrets at the same time. If you place the second one down, the first will disappear. But I'm going to try to get this as a backup in case the first turret gets destroyed or if I get killed. It's just easier to get it now when there are not many enemies on the map, as opposed to trying to get it if there were like 15 guys chasing me. Now I have the second turret, I'm going to make my way back up the hill and kill whatever guys are left. Once they're dead, I'll jump back up on the ledge where I placed the turret, jump over this big rock, and crouch down in between these 2 rocks. From this position, as long as I'm crouched down, it'll be very difficult for them to get a clean shot on me. The strategy here is to let the turret hold them back. I'm going to creep up taking headshots, using my barrage, and throwing thermal detonators. When I'm sure all the enemies are cleared out, I will jump down, collect the tokens, then quickly run back to the ledge. After the first couple waves of enemies, when you are collecting tokens, do not go past this rock. There will be 2 guys running up the path, and they will lock on with missiles, and trust me, you will die. Once you get past 50 tokens, things are going to start getting real crazy. And since I thought this was the most difficult mission to complete, I'm going to let you watch the rest of this map. I'm also trying to complete these missions on Unstoppable, so I'm going to be playing these matches very cautious, because I can only die 1 time. There are points in all of these battles when I'm defeating 10 or more enemies and only getting 1 or 2 tokens, but each one of those gets me closer to the victory, and the bigger tokens from the shock troopers and the jump troopers are worth 5 points.
wrong direction. Very impressive. Nothing over there. Wrong way. You're heading the wrong way. Turn around. Get back here.
When I see my chance to take the victory, I hit my personal shield and make a run for the win.
I'm very impressed. The enemy had no chance.
For the hero version of Hoth, I selected to use the Emperor. On this map, his greatest asset is his jumping ability, which allows him to cover great distances quickly. He also has a slow descent, which I use to scan the map for enemies. I jumped around the perimeter of the map, chasing down snipers and single soldiers, shocking them to death, and then quickly running away to heal. I did not fight any groups larger than 2 guys at a time, and if I did run into a group of more than 2, I would quickly run away and heal up. If you stay away from the middle of the map and from fighting in the caves, this is an easy win.
Overestimate your chances. My wrath.
Battle on Tatooine, I went with the E11 blaster rifle and Escapist. The trick to beating this one is actually right in the opening scene. After spawning in, I
This
make my
battle will
way
test
around
our
the map,
skills.
attempting to get an
We must
infantry
defeat as
turret.
many imp-
Once I get the infantry turret, I make my way back around the map and out to this skeleton. And right behind this hill. I'll place my infantry turret a little to the right. They will not be able to come out here, and from behind this hill, the only thing that will be able to hit me are grenades. The turret is going to clean up guys on the right side, and I'm going to keep moving up, taking out guys, and using my barrage and falling back to safety. Once the wave of enemies is clear, I'll then run in, collect the tokens, and run back.
Nothing can stop you.
After I get about 50 tokens, it's going to be more difficult to get back safely. So once collecting the tokens, I begin jetpacking back to the hill.
Excellent run.
When I see there's enough tokens for me to win, I'm going to hit my shield and jetpack in for the win.
There was never any doubt.
For the hero version of Tatooine, I'm going to use Princess Leia, and I'm going to use the exact same spot. Use her Trooper's Bane to take out the shock troopers, and heal yourself as needed. When it becomes difficult to get back after collecting the tokens, on the way to collecting them, I began putting up a shield halfway in between. That way on the trip back there's a barrier between me and the troopers, allowing me to get back behind the hill to safety.
Close, but not quite. You need to do better than that.
For the Battle of Endor, I use the E11 blaster rifle. To initially beat this on hard, I use Scout, but for the master difficulty, I use my multiplayer hand, which consists of thermal detonator, personal shield, and barrage. Make your way out of the building and take a right.
As many Imperials as possible.
Now follow this path all the way to the end. Where I will be fighting is crouched down behind this rock. In this spot, the only thing that can hit you is grenades and jump troopers, and even they cannot get a real clean shot on you. I had to coax the first couple rounds of guys back here, but after that, I would just stay behind this rock and the troopers would pile up beside this tree. See? Watch them moving down that path. I'll wait here till they're in a big, nice group and then use my barrage and thermal detonators to take them out. Once they're dead, you will have to clean up some of the guys on the path underneath the rock. Other than that, this one is pretty simple.
Your training is really paying off.
And to beat this one on Hero, I used Leia again. The exact same spot, the only difference, without explosives, use Trooper's Bane to take out large groups.
Don't stand it, fortunately for you. This should help someone. You'll need to do better than that. You won't get a second chance at that. This should be helpful. I'll remember that. I'm still standing.
The easiest battle to beat on Master and Unstoppable is by far the Battle of Sallust. At the beginning of the match, you need to get a blaster cannon. After getting the blaster cannon, head up to the stairs to this room. Move to the back of the room and set up the blaster cannon. Now just blast your way to unlocking that Master Star.
impressive. So much for the superior Imperial training.
For the hero battle assaulist, I'll be using Princess Leia again. In the same room, put up your shield at the end of the room. Use Trooper's Bane to take out the shock troopers, and use the little area to the left to slide in and out of cover while healing is necessary. After completing all the regular battle missions on Master Level, it unlocks the Sullustan Rebel figurine. Well, that is it for now. I hope these tips help you in unlocking all the Master Unstoppable stars on the battle missions. If you found this video useful, please take the time to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.